So, Tom, what are the 4 levels of responsibility in
The
there?
4 levels of responsibility are Commonwealth, state and territory governments, the private sector and the local governments.
I'm not going to walk in.
So, Tom, what does the Commonwealth government do for health facilities and services?
The Commonwealth government creates national health policies. They control health system financing through the collection of taxes. They fund the state and territory governments for healthcare, and they also contribute funds to high-level residential care, medical services, health research, public hospitals, public health activities, and pharmaceuticals. The state and territory governments regulate the health system. They license private hospitals and use legislation to operate public hospitals. They regulate the sale and supply of tobacco and alcohol, the safety of pharmaceutical goods, appliances, blood products, and private health insurers. The National Registration and Accreditation Scheme regulate health professionals. The local government has responsibility over environmental control. For example, this includes waste control, monitoring, sanitisation, and hygiene standards for food outlets. Personal preventative home care services examples are implements immunisation, Meals on Wheels, and antenatal clinics. Well, I have a story for you. Private sector is responsible for the private hospitals, dentists, alternative health services, for example the chiropractors. These many religious organisations and charity groups run these health services. National Heart Foundation, Cancer Council, Asthma Foundation and Diabetes Australia are some examples of these.
Hello everybody, I am one of the representatives of the Commonwealth
Government.
Thank you, Secretary. The Commonwealth Government. Now, we don't do much, but what we do is absolutely spot on perfection. Now, this is my secretary here. She probably does all the work for me. Thank you. Now, Australia is in the top 1% in the healthcare system.
Oh, yeah.
We have by far the world's best healthcare with, what do we do, Secretary? We just provide.
Yes.
We just provide.
Provide.
We're the providers of Australia. So remember, we are good.
I just have a question.
What?
Why is Australia's healthcare facilities and services so good?
Australia's healthcare facilities is so good because we offer so many broad range. Hey boys! How you doing? Now can I ask you a quick question?
Yeah.
Now, this is a Turner right here.
Yep.
Okay, now, Mr. Turner, can I ask you why is Australia's healthcare so good?
Because it is.
Because it is. Love your work. Thank you very much, mate. And thank you, Secretary. You guys can now leave. Okay, Australia's healthcare is so good. We have so many new programs and our awareness and treatment is increasing by the minute. We are a very strong economic base, therefore we have money and power to spend on individuals.
And is the Commonwealth government better than local and private?
Oh, shit, Sherlock. Oh. Of course it is. The Commonwealth government, is the best in the entire Australia.
Go cat it. Hey Tessa, do you prefer private or public health? Oh yeah. How is public and private health funds allocated?
Well, the public health sector is funded by the government, so all the money for the health services comes from the actual government itself, whereas the private sector is funded by the actual patients.
And is a little bit of the government money sent there?
A little bit, yeah.
Hey Phil, what are your thoughts on government?
Um,
Just be honest, you can swear if you want.
the state has overreaching power and is far too authoritarian in this country, but I do think that government is
Is it
a
good?
necessary part of
Health?
a social establishment in order to enforce the social contract, and
And what about the health